Okay, so first of all, my little homegirl asked me on Instagram which lipstick I was wearing in my last video, and I noticed that if I'm wearing that kind of lip combo, a lot of people ask me what I'm wearing. So it's so simple and very cheap. It's only a lip liner, okay? Today I have it also. It's just a Barbie pink lip liner like that, a very cheap one. In my last video I had one from NYX, very cheap, and I think no animal testing, but the one from NYX is very nice. I don't know the number anymore. I have it for years. I can see the number. It washed off, okay? It's just as simple as that, okay? Just a Barbie pink lip liner, but very important, it has to be Barbie pink. Another question was, Sunny, do you think more protein makes you fat on 80-10-10? In my first 7 months, I did the 80-10-10 raw till fall lifestyle very proper, as it is recommended. I never was over 10% fat, over 10% protein. I most of the time was even under those recommendations, and I had very good results. Now, as I'm a professional of 80-10-10, no, joking, but now that I did my experiences with it and I started to experiment a little bit with a little bit more fat here, a little bit more protein there, so let me tell you what I think. I think increasing the protein intake, especially for weightlifters, for women or men who are very active and do some good sports and are focused on building muscle, they can up their protein intake. They don't have to if they eat enough calories and stick to the 10% rule, which I didn't do most of the time. I hold my muscle, but I can say, if I compare it with more protein intake, it was harder to build muscle. I experienced upping your protein intake until 12, 13 or even 15% is okay. It's great, it's okay, it works. You won't, I didn't gain weight, but I didn't lose weight further. I have the impression that it slows the progress a little bit. Increasing your protein intake a little bit until 15% won't make a huge difference if you stay low fat, okay? I think the 80-10-10 rules are there for a reason. They are proved, they are tested, and I think this lifestyle works best if you really stick to the 80-10-10 rule. And I had best results if I stick to it the proper way. But you have to check it out for yourself. Try to increase your protein intake a little bit if you want to, but be careful. I can imagine that you also might not be able to eat these huge portions anymore. 3000 calories a day does not function with a higher fat intake or a protein intake over 15% for me. That's it. So I have to lower my portions, which is not very difficult because I recognize that with a higher protein intake I will be satisfied more easily and more longer. So more protein makes it easy for me to keep my portions smaller. It happens automatically, which will at the same time avoid a weight gain, because if I would eat 3000 calories with a higher protein intake, I don't have weight loss progress anymore. And with the fat, it's very remarkable for me that I will gain weight if I up the fat intake just a little bit higher than 10% and eat my 3000 calories a day. That does not function. Nature does not offer you anything with a high carb and a high protein value at the same time. It only offers you a high carb and low fat thing or a high protein, high fat thing, okay? Think of nuts and seeds and fruits, you know? You will never find the high fat, high carb or high protein, high carb value in any thing that offers you nature, and that is there for a reason, I think. You can either have your great results with high protein, high fat, the unhealthy way, in my opinion. Okay, if you do it the vegan way, it will be more healthy, but I'm not sure if you will feel that active and that great. I never tested it, and I don't want to because I love carbs. And yes, you can do the high carb, low fat lifestyle, but stay. Yes, you have to stay low on protein, but I mean 10% if you eat enough calories is enough. 10% protein. You don't need that much more, and if you up it until 15%, you won't have bad results either. Also, I wouldn't change it that much. If you want to do this lifestyle, do it the proper way, and if you want to change it a little bit, try it out carefully, slowly. I would recommend that, and maybe it will work for you. If you have a protein intake of 20%, maybe. But I think I can guarantee that you can't eat these huge portions anymore. But you know, it's a fact, high carb and low fat won't make you fat, even if you have a higher protein intake. I can guarantee you that. So, have fun with this lifestyle, it's great. I hope that helped. And I wish you a nice day.